Hi everyone, Meteorologist Michelle Muscatello here. A little afternoon update on our snowstorm that's on the way. The ingredients coming together here for this to be the biggest storm we've seen in a couple of seasons. We've got area of low pressure moving up the coastline. This developing nor'easter going to bring in some heavy snowfall starting late this evening. The good news is for those who are out and about this afternoon, no weather-related issues, just some thickening clouds. It's very cold and dry, and that'll stay that way through the evening commute. So 8 or 9 for the first flakes of snow to fall, turning heavy by 11 o'clock tonight and continuing through the night. It'll be near whiteout conditions for several hours during the night, and tomorrow morning we're going to wake up to that snow or even a little mixing along the coastline that'll gradually taper off through the early afternoon with a flash freeze as temperatures rapidly drop. I haven't changed the snowfall forecast. 8 to 12 for the majority of the area, with as much as 12 to 15 north of Providence. So our Foster, Gloucester area, you got a chance at over a foot of snow. So does Woonsocket, Cumberland, and north into Worcester. Along our immediate shoreline, a little less. Again, one of the things we're watching for at the coast is whether we get a little bit of sleet or rain to mix in, and be watching that closely tomorrow morning. So here's that approaching storm passing toward the south of us tomorrow morning. As it pulls away, it'll take that wall of snow with it, and it'll gradually taper off. May take, though, until the evening hours for far eastern Massachusetts. Here's a closer look. So while the snow moves in, the temperatures during the early part of the night in the upper 20s to lower 30s. There's the snowfall rates 11, 12 o'clock tonight of 1 to 2 inches per hour. Could even hear some rumbles of thunder. It's going to be quite the night, and we'll wake up to some heavy snowfall tomorrow morning. Now look at the temperatures. We're 20s northern Rhode Island, right around 30 in Providence, but could be slightly above freezing potentially at the coastline. Again, all going to hinge on the track. So some variable conditions early tomorrow, but the cold air will move in as the storm moves out, and the temperatures everywhere will rapidly drop. So any slush, any puddles that we have in coastal Rhode Island, that's going to flash freeze and lead to some slippery conditions. So not great travel in the morning. We're also going to see some gusty winds with this storm, strongest just along the islands where we could get 50 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts. 40 to 50 mile an hour gusts at the coast could lead to some scattered power outages because the snow is going to be a little heavier and wetter there. But there is a high wind warning now in effect for our islands from 10 o'clock tonight until 10 tomorrow morning. And of course, we've got that winter storm warning that's up from 7 o'clock this evening through 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I expect conditions to gradually improve on our roadways as we head into the second half of the day tomorrow, so it'll be a better time to travel. That 3-day forecast, it stays cold and dry for Friday and through much of the weekend. You can get all the details on the forecast right here on our homepage throughout the day at WPRI.com.